Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I am good. I had to stop and visit with your outdoor friends, your wife and your kitten.
I'll be right there.
No worries.
There we go. Okay. I had to send yesterday's video link. I'm suffering from a Microsoft Word issue, so I can't send the notes, which will apply to this class today too until my computer guy Ben gets here.
I switched over to a PC when my last Mac laptop died.
Yeah.
And not die, it just was so outdated I couldn't update it anymore. That's the thing. I've got one from 2004 that still works. It just is incompatible with the rest of the world, and it's no longer in a position I could update it.
Yeah.
But it's still a really good computer. So the second Mac that I had, same thing. It's just gotten so out of date, and it just doesn't connect. So I switched over to PC because Macs are so wicked expensive, and I hate it. I hate it. I feel like I can't do anything with it.
I know. I love our iPad
Yeah,
because it's so easy to work with.
yeah. I do everything on my phone and my iPad now. And I've
Jane-
got this brand new PC.
Jane does too, for the most part. I can't see my phone well enough to do that anymore. So,
Yeah.
Good morning, Joanne.
Good morning. Hi, Linda. Hi, David.
So anyway, any pre-beginning issues? Everything okay there, Joanne?
It's okay here, I think, for now. You know, we take it by the moment.
For sure.
Rick's physical therapist is coming in around 10. I left her a message yesterday that I would not be available, but that does not mean I will not be 100% chance I will not be interrupted. So
Yeah.
we'll leave it at that. I'm hoping not to be interrupted.
We will flow with whatever.
Just flow with whatever I gotta flow with. But I'm hoping aiming more for independence there. So anyway.
So as I was just saying to Linda, I'm suffering a Microsoft Word issue,
Oh no.
and so I will send the video of this class today, but I can't guarantee that I'll be able to send the notes.
Okay.
They
All right,
exist.
well, then you can send them when you can, right?
I will.
I'm sure you will. I have no doubt you will.
So same was true of yesterday. I did send that link this morning.
I saw that. I was wondering. Yeah. Okay. So that explains that. Okay.
Yep. Okay. So, anything for you?
It's a beautiful day outside.
It's a beautiful
It
day.
is.
I'm looking forward to walking outside.
Yes.
Yeah, and hanging the laundry. You know, it's the
Yeah.
little things.
All those little things.
Get the plants back outside. I brought them all in because I was afraid I'd lose a few of them.
Yeah.
know.
You might have.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Well. So any heaven and earth issues?
I'm glad to be here so you can actually see me this time. I realized my camera, when you guys mentioned it, the camera was getting mushed over with just dirt. And so I cleaned that. But all the list that you gave me, I think I've been working on, so I'm hoping to have you see if I've been successul.
Okay, any specifics in there that?
There was a lot of stuff as far as 3AB.
Yeah.
The connection with that. I think there was some things in 6 that I felt like I was able to rework.
Okay.
So yeah, a lot of different things like that. I feel like it's more comfortable rather than having to go through, okay, you got to do this, and then you're talking my way through it mentally.
Okay.
So I feel like I'm
making
flowing.
progress.
I feel like there's progress, so ready for the next level of polishing on it, which will never end, I'm sure.
Something like that.
Something like that.
So I'm going to sit here for this so that I can also see Joanne, since from across the room I don't see much of Joanne.
Yeah, I'm sure you don't. Yeah.
Right. Yes.
So, good.
Okay. Yeah.
So let's begin with a flow of 10 reps.
Anything, Joanne, you've got to say?
No, I think that this week, one of the things, and I don't remember if this was started at last week's class or with some practice this week, that I've been really, I put my head down too much in the seeker of it, and so just trying to let go of that and focus on the other aspects of it, I think has really helped.
Good.
Really, I think I became obsessed with it. You know what I mean? Like, where is my head? Where is my head? So somehow, I know I say that, and I hope I won't go back. Too much like a zero. Anyway, no, I think that kind of probably a breakthrough for me this week.
Good.
Is just trying to kind of get free of that. Yeah.
Did you feel an increase in the flow of energy when you did that?
Yes.
Good.
And I think it was really focusing more on the flow of energy rather than on the physicality of moving my spine and my head.
Good. Okay. Well, let's do a little heaven and earth.
Okay.
10 reps.
10 reps. Got it. Yeah. How much of me can you see? Okay.
Good. Joanne, I think you made real progress with the head.
Oh, good.
It did seem,
Off at times, but
it did seem to me that your hips went back a bit when you were bending, when they should go forward.
okay.
So you
Okay.
might
Yep.
look at that a little
Pay
bit.
attention to that. Yep. Okay.
And something for both of you is that I felt that there was some tendency to rush the transition movement before one, which meant that you didn't really bend and twist the arms as much as you and body as much as you might have, which gives you more to extend through 1 and 2.
Okay.
So you have a friend.
I have.
So the nice thing is when you come to the end of 6, you can take a whole breath and let yourself really twist, bend, lengthen in, close, and then you have a lot more room to be able to fully extend all the way to here.
Okay.
And I will say your arm movements, upper body all the way through, is looking really good. However, the body needs to keep moving. So what was happening was you were getting through 2, and in 3A you sunk, and then you froze. And then you rose. And that tended to happen in 5. Also, you would sink a little ways, and then the body stopped. So, relatively minor things, but those were the things that I felt you ought to think about at the
Okay.
moment.
Okay.
Um, Joanne's heard this, but in case you haven't, in the Wu Yu Xiang classic, which is a Tai Chi classic, he says, and it applies to Qigong also. He said, when anything in the body moves, everything has to move.
Mm.
And if anything is still, everything is still.
Mm.
So that would mean that if you got to this point and you went to here and stopped the body, that's where it ended.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
The flow of the energy is interrupted.
Okay.
It doesn't stop. Obviously, you're alive and moving around, and
Right.
but what we're working on is building that flow of the energy. And part of that is really finding how to keep everything moving.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not easy.
Mm.
I won't say that. Simple, I'm sure you completely understand, but learning to do it and keep it going all the time is very difficult. Okay. Do you have any questions, either of you, in heaven and earth?
No, that makes sense, because there were places where I felt like, coming from going through the transition, I felt like I wasn't breathing. I could tell my breathing was off. And I think maybe that was because exactly that. I wasn't doing enough preparation.
Good.
And I did feel myself get stuck a couple of times in 3. And good stuff.
Good. Anything for you, Joanne?
I don't think so. I think to make sure I don't stop it is the pacing, right? It's making sure that your arms are going up and your body is going up, kind of, so they're all getting to the same place at the same time to keep moving.
Yep.
Or the place they need to be to keep moving. I think that's the challenge. But you're right. I mean, I have been doing more, certainly twisting, at the beginning, and I do find that makes a big difference.
Yeah, it really does. Good. I'm sorry?
I'll get into the video rather than
okay.
the ghost off camera.
Yeah, you're not going to get to see yourself this week. So, we're going to go right into a meditation that flows right out of what we've been talking about for several weeks. So, beginning to really move into inner dissolving.
Mm-hmm.
So, sit and give yourself a moment to make the transition and really be present and aware of your body. Straight structure. And breathing. And as much as you can, allow the mind to sink into your body. As we begin this process. Relax and let yourself just be here now. Aware of where you are starting from the top of your head, go down your body and just feel where you have a blockage. And for the moment, don't do anything about it. Don't attempt to resolve it. No ice to water or water to inner space at the moment. Just recognize that it's there. Going down your head, just being interested in what you feel, aware that we have a lot of stuff inside ourselves, a lot of blockages. So what's blocked as you come down? Just continue to notice and recognize each blockage you encounter. You're taking inventory of yourself. Not being concerned whether it's good or bad, whether you can do anything about it or not. Of course, if you hit something and it brings up something that really bothers you, this is not so easy to do. But just keep on going down anyway. Just getting some more experience, recognizing a blockage. Heal your body. And let yourself just go into a head space where it will become ideas. Think whatever you want, Feel whatever you want, but remain present to your body. You can take an idea and throw it away. You can take an idea and put it on a piece of paper. But you can't throw away an arm or a leg or your heart or your liver. Let your body be very real to you. As you recognize these blockages, just stay present to your body. This is a fundamental thing in Taoist meditation. It is not a head-only practice. It is a practice that always includes an awareness of the body. Because that's our human condition. We have a body as part of the human condition, which doesn't mean we should think it's all and everything, because it isn't. It just means that since it's where we come from, we should at least know it's there. So again, I want you to go to the crown of your head and scan down. And in the first place you find a blockage, whatever it is, let your attention focus on it. The Taoists called a blockage ice because it's stuck. And ice was always used because the really difficult emotions are ice. cold ones. It's not the hot ones. Hot ones may be distorted. They may be over-exaggerated. But people still don't become inhuman over them. Where people become inhuman is over cold emotions, where they shut down and it all goes into the mind. It goes into mental stuff. So find a blockage, and that's ice. Let your mind go and sit on the blockage. Like a hen sits on an egg. Let your mind just rest there, recognizing and being aware of what's going on, without trying to figure out what it is. And then as your mind stays there, like water seeping into something, let your mind begin to enter the blockage. As you enter the blockage, relax what you feel. Open instead of having any sense of closing. Just open. Because that's especially what relaxation is. Open. When you relax a body, it's obvious. As these get softer. Whatever else is in your blockage, whether you recognize it or not, just relax it. And do your best to allow it to get softer. Continuously let your awareness sit on the blockage. And let your presence be present to the blockage. And let your awareness penetrate it. You may only go ice to water when you first start, and that's fine. You'll feel better. Hard to say for how long you'll feel better. Because if ice goes to water, it can always turn back to ice again. You can be relaxed in one moment and rather tense in the next. So relaxation alone at the early stages is not resolution. Resolution means it's over. It's finished. It's gone for all time. It's not coming back. If you get to the point that you really release, really relax, this can be an incredible benefit in many people's lives. If this is attached to something mental, or something at the deep level of where your thinking comes from, just the ability of your emotions to really relax can begin to make a difference. To really relax that which makes you think can take away so much of the difficulties of life. But that's not resolution. Resolution is when it doesn't come back. So ice to water, and let your mind keep going in. When someone has been holding on to something for a long time, when they let go of it, it can often be a bit of a shock. It can often be something that is so different that it can change the whole way they are expecting everything. It can be mind-blowing. Or it can just be, that's okay. That's cool. That should happen all the time. So don't make a big deal about it. Big deals tend to get made in the beginning until you start realizing that you can let go of anything. There is no trauma too deep. There is no habit too deep that you can't let go of it. If you want it, it's doable. Ice to water. If you get the release all of a sudden, everything will just let go. And when you do let go, you want to let go into emptiness. At a very simple level, emptiness is not an experience. It's the lack of experience, where nothing is there. There is no experience, and yet that space has the ability to accept any experience. The whole range of what's possible. If you go into emptiness, all of a sudden you let go, and there's no binding. Most experiences are something binding, something that is the nature of experience. So if you do release into emptiness, just let your mind expand. Let that space that's inside you expand. The person who's been in a straitjacket for a month can take that straitjacket off and feel good. So let yourself feel good. The moments when people move into emptiness are normally some of the happier moments of their life. Enjoy it because it's not going to last very long. When it's over, the space that went from being the size of a pin and grew to the size of a room is going to start shrinking back to the size of a pin. And then we'll talk later about what you do then. But for right now, just get the release. Let it happen. And after the release begins, to go back into a normal size. Just be okay with this. Don't seek to recreate the experience. Don't try to make it happen again. Although every time you release into inner space, it is going to happen. Don't try to recreate the experience. This is very important. Don't make up a story about how you're going to recreate the experience and why it's great to recreate the experience. There's a very old statement in Greek philosophy by Heraclitus, who said you can't step in the same river twice. Because the second you step into the water, the current moves, and the same water is not there. So you can't step in the same place twice. So whenever you're ready, let us close. Sending all benefit gained from this practice out to help all the sentient creatures of the universe. So any last minute thoughts or questions?
Oh, good class.
Yes. Thank you. Have a
Thank
great
you.
week and practice.
Practice, practice.
I felt right at home with the cat in my lap. Because that's what Cody does to me.
I laughed when I saw that.
That's exactly what Cody does to me when I sit home.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Joanne.
Have a good week, Joanne.
Thank you. Thank you.
And she just settled right